Hi.
Hi.
So, I'm really nervous. I've been talking about the idea of doing a YouTube channel now for
2 months, maybe?
forever.
Yeah.
And I've been putting it off because I'm scared.
By the way, I gave her the idea to do a new channel.
Ooh, we gotta take props there. So, I have this idea that I really think that the education system should teach really abstract things, especially with emotional health, and that's really important to me. No, not right now, baby. And that's really important to me, and that's one of the reasons why I homeschool my kids.
Yay!
So we can teach, things like that, especially with emotional health. I feel like teaching emotional health, especially at a young age, would prevent and help tons of things as we grow up. Like, I think I'm a grown woman now and I'm an adult, and I just think to myself constantly, man, if I had known this when I was a kid or a teenager, or if this had been taught to me sooner in life, gosh, oh my gosh, my life would be so much easier. So I guess that's the inspiration behind why I parent the way that I parent and why I teach my kids what I teach my kids. I tried for years to research how to parent this way, how to teach my kids emotional literacy, tasks, activities, games, anything. I just can't find anything. I cannot find it out there. So I guess that's where the inspiration of just sharing our journey came from. I don't really know what that looks like right now or what I'm hoping to get out of it other than just sharing how we do things, and maybe it'll help. Maybe it'll help people. So we decided today would be a good idea to talk about starting new things, because who had a problem wanting to start something new? I didn't want to, because of the feelings. The feelings make me feel, God, this is hurting my arm already. How am I gonna do this? The feelings feel big. They honestly, they just feel big. Starting something brand new feels uncomfortable for me. I feel fear. I feel worry. I don't know. What other things? What do you think? How do you feel when you start something brand new?
Nervous.
Nervous?
Definitely nervous.
Yeah.
When I started gymnastics, I was really nervous.
Yeah. I hope this sounds okay on this. And that's a worry. That's one of my worries. I'm worried that we're talking for no reason that you're not going to be able to hear. I'm worried that my other children are going to come interrupt. I'm worried that I'm going to be really distracted. I'm worried dogs are going to be barking in the background. I'm worried that this angle is really unflattering to me and I don't look cute. I'm worried that my arm is going to give out and I'm going to drop my camera. I'm worried about all kinds of things.
Don't be worried. A lot of my YouTubers are the same way.
So I just feel like these discussions are important to have, especially with you kids, because I don't ever want you, Ella, to think that that's not normal to have, that those things are not normal. It's uncomfortable for me to share this and to say this out loud. It feels really vulnerable to share it, but it's important to me to teach you that these things are normal, that it's okay to feel these things. Everybody feels this. Just because nobody talks about it doesn't mean no one feels it. These are things that everybody feels in their life. And sometimes there's just no way around it. We are just going to feel uncomfortable. We are just going to feel nervous. We're just going to have those fears. Do you have anything that you want to talk about, that you want to add, that you, like when you have a situation that's uncomfortable, things that you feel that go through your mind?
I don't know. I'm always in a happy mood.
I wouldn't say you're always in a happy mood, but sometimes when we're in a happy mood, it might be hard to think up something that makes us feel nervous.
She's trying.
So, okay, I guess we can move on to what do I do about this? So when I'm feeling some kind of way, sometimes giving myself space is the best option. So that's what I did originally, is I had a lot of self-doubt, and I was like, no, I'm not filming myself. I'm not starting a YouTube channel.
That was the answer for a long time.
It was, and I just needed to give myself space. I wasn't ready. It was an idea, maybe a tiny little idea, and it felt like I was too small and the idea was too big. It felt overwhelming. It felt intimidating. And time helped me move forward. I kind of told myself, hey, it's okay to feel scared. It's okay to not want to do it. I'm not ready. I'm not going to push myself right now. That's not going to serve me best. And then after I gave myself that space, I started coming around to the idea of it might be something I could do in the future. And then it felt a little bit less scary. I felt a little bit more willing. I started talking to myself about the idea of putting myself out there, maybe being a good example for my kids. That kind of motivated me a little bit further. And talking to my friends helped a lot. I have a couple people that I really love and trust, and I talk to and call, text, and throw ideas at them, and they were all incredibly encouraging. And so I think that helped me feel a little more ready to do something new and scary. And then today, I can't tell you what it was. I woke up and
Let's start a YouTube channel.
I told my girls, they said, okay, I'm ready. Let's do this.
I was like, what the heck? You are new.
This is a new mom. So, and when I say that I'm ready and I'm going, that doesn't mean I'm not scared. I'm terrified. Even right now, I'm watching myself, my mannerisms, my eyes just being distracted and darting across the screen. I am worried that this is going to be too long or too short of a video. I still have these same fears. They didn't go anywhere.
Look, Layla had a really short video for her first video.
I just had a really deep motivation to move forward despite the fears.
I remember your last video, it was in 2014. So it was a long time ago.
And so that feels like progress to me. Some people, even depending on how you feel about spirituality or maybe even religion, some people might pray for that strength. They might pray or ask for guidance on what to do next. And that's a little bit of what I did too before I felt ready. I sent up a message, an intention to show me the way, to guide me. And this morning I just felt guided. I felt really motivated and really impelled on a deep soul level to move forward despite the fears, knowing that I don't have to know the whole plan. I don't have to know everything right now. I just need to take the first step. And the first step just felt really natural to be talking about the emotions behind starting something new, because that's exactly where I was and that's exactly what I'm feeling. What do you think? You don't have much to say.
I don't.
You don't?
know much.
So what are some things you can do if you start to feel like you're scared to start something new? How can you walk yourself through it?
I don't know.
Not sure?
Not sure.
How are you feeling right now?
Happy.
Feeling happy?
Oh.
Are you feeling nervous?
A little.
A little bit?
Oh.
So yeah, I mean, the way I do it's going to be different than the way that works for you. So it's kind of an experiment, but just opening up these discussions I think is important, especially between parents and kids. For me, you're distracting me. Can you please stop doing that? Thank you. And so for me, what that formula or what that recipe looks like is a little bit of space, a little bit of positive self-talk, a little bit of talking with people who love and support me, and a little bit of spirituality, a little bit of prayer, a little bit of asking the universe for some guidance, and being open, last and probably most importantly, being open to hearing that guidance.